This video focuses on solving word problems. There are 4 things at Park High School that we really want you to do in word problems. Part A, we want you to set up your variables. X, what does it equal? Y, what does it equal? We call it the let statement. Part B, we want you to write an equation or an inequality. Part C, then we substitute that value in to solve for the equation or to solve for the inequality. Part D, you need to label your answer. Students forget to do this when they are doing their homework, and especially when I see it on tests and quizzes, you forget the units like feet or inches or years. You must have those things. So here's our first question, example 1. Grapefruit costs 52 cents each. Find the cost of 8 grapefruit. So I'm going to go ahead and do those 4 steps. Part A, we want to do the let statement. So we say X equals Y equals. So X represents the number of grapefruit. Y represents the total cost of our grapefruit. Part B, we want to set up the equation. Y is the total cost, 52 cents for every grapefruit. Part C, we want to sub in. So in this case, we need to identify how many grapefruit we're going to sell, or buy, excuse me. So we're going to substitute in for X. So we say Y equals 0.52, and then we substitute in for X with 8. And now we're going to simplify that equation. So we enter that into our calculator, and we say 0.52 times 8. Y equals 4.16. Where I see students make mistakes is they don't write down what does that 4.16 represent. So that's my smart board here. All right, so 4.16. So in part D, we want to identify what that represents. The cost of 8 grapefruits is $4.16. Let's do one more example. Now we have Honeycrisp apples. They cost 32 cents each, and we want to find out how many apples if we paid $5.76. So let's set up those 4 steps again. A, what does X equal? What does Y equal? So in this case, X equals the number of apples, and Y represents the total cost of those apples. Part B, set up the equation. The total cost equals 32 cents for every apple. Part C, we're going to substitute in. So $5.76, and our apples are unknown. So $5.76. Our apple quantity is unknown, so we're going to leave that X blank. And we're going to solve this equation for X. So to solve this equation for X, we're going to divide both sides by 0.32. So now we enter that into our calculator, 7 divided by, and we get X equals 18. Don't leave your answer like that. Part D, 18 apples cost $5.76. Get the habit of writing these 4 steps when you're doing linear inequations, linear inequalities.